Do you want to do like an intro type thing or something and let people know what's going on?
All right. Man, I don't really do intros.
Okay, well, I'll do
So
it. Yay!
will you press the button? Will you?
Welcome to willyoupressthebutton.com, and there's no question mark in the domain name, so I don't know what the fuck they did there, but uh yeah, so this website is basically just presenting you with two things that can happen, a good thing and a bad thing, and you decide if you will accept that or not. And we're just going to
Hey,
go back and forth with each one of us reading one and then moving on to the next and discussing and deciding. So yeah.
hey, Tormental, will you press the button? You
No.
do it.
No, I
Okay,
will not.
so again, I say yes to super aids. Will you be super attractive but no condoms? I say yes to super aids, so
So you want to be
I'm
mega
pressing the button.
attractive but no condoms, keeping in mind that you can still have sex without being attractive?
Well, the weird thing is I'm already super attractive, so this is a no-brainer.
Oh,
So
okay. All right.
yeah.
All right.
I'm all for babies. I mean, there's child labor. You can sell them on the black market. I
So
don't know how.
quote 2015, I'm all for babies, the ketchup.
Yeah, there we go. The ketchup, not the ketchup. The ketchup. That guy.
I'm going to try to call you ketchup once per episode. I don't know. I think I forget most of the time, but all right, so my
Okay.
question, and you said you're going to push the button. You don't want condoms. You're just going to be
Who
super
wants them?
attractive. Okay.
Who wants them in their life?
My question
If they
is
expect-
your political party always gets both houses of Congress, but my political opponents always get the presidency.
Well, now
So, in other words, do I want just a stalemate forever where nothing gets
I'm
done?
all for party. I'm all for parties, especially pizza parties.
Ugh.
So yeah, let's go with the pizza party party.
No,
I'm
I'm
going
going to
with that
put
one.
I will not press the button because I don't
Uh,
care. You know, if my political party gets the House and Congress, but there's always the opposite president, nothing I want is going to get done. So what's the point?
that's true. I mean, President Pizza would not be able to dish out deep dish pizzas.
Is President Pizza your Sonic OC?
No, I'm voting for him. The next coming election, President
Okay,
Pizza.
okay, President Pizza. And right now on the TheKetsup screen, a drawing that he did of of President Pizza is now popping up on his screen.
Oh, now you have to make me do it. Damn you, Tormental. Giving me work. You know what? To honor
Ah,
President Pizza, why not? Why not? He helped dealing with heavy taxations
hmm.
on pizzas. So yeah,
The
pizza's
rights
a
of
national
sardines to
treasure.
marry.
I love sardines. All right, so will you save the world for certain destruction? But will you die? When you will die, your name in history will be erased. Nobody will remember you or know that you saved them.
Huh.
That's a no-brainer.
Yes or no?
Well, the world is destroyed, so either way, you're kind of like,
Well, there's kind of an obvious thing here that sort of is a little bit subtle, maybe. Maybe it's not obvious. Uh, if you save the world from certain destruction, you get to live on a little longer.
exactly, you
So,
get to live.
I mean,
Well, he says,
if the world's destroyed, you're dead and forgotten. But if the world's not destroyed, you get to live longer. But
I think this
be
implies you
forgotten
will
at the
die
end.
while saving the world.
Huh?
I think this is implied you will die while saving the world.
Oh, I see. I
But
see.
either way, you're dead.
Yeah. So that's pretty stupid.
Yeah,
That's a
I
dumb
gotta,
one.
I gotta agree. It's pretty stupid.
First of all,
It's pretty stupid.
yeah.
There was no pizza references in that,
Yeah.
which made it stupid.
All right. Well, my next one is, if it loads here, you gain the ability to heal anyone on the earth of anything, including death. So I basically become Jesus, but you become religious, i.e., an ignorant dumbass. Gee, I wonder what the leanings were of the person who wrote this.
Oh, good website. Good website. I love this. Will you press it? Very thought-provoking questions.
I become able to heal anyone on earth, but I become religious, and in parentheses, i.e., an ignorant dumbass.
Uh, this kind of feels like that one friend. He's like, if you won $1 million, what would you do? I'm like, I don't know, buy expensive house. He's like, that's stupid. I would buy a bigger house. It's like, oh God.
Yeah, if I won the money, I'd have your house knocked down.
Just I buy a super rocket and go to the moon and space whores. It's like what?
So I'm going to actually select the ability to heal anybody I want at the cost of becoming religious, I guess. I mean, I'm not religious, so I still would select that. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm with 60% of people. Okay.
Oh, I forgot. We should put the percentages up. Whoops. I'm just kind of like going,
100% of people supported all of Ketsup's decisions. So.
Yeah, that's how it go. Okay, so you become near indestructible and can generate fields of energy, read minds, and live over 2,000 years. But your sanity slowly decays, forcing you to break your moral code and go completely insane at 100 or 1,500 years and watch as everyone you love dies by your hands. That sounds awesome. That's a memoir. I'll do that.
Yeah, what's the downside?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I've lived for 2,000 years. Usually by like the 1,500 year range, people I kind of love will most likely be dead
Right.
1,500 years into the future. So I'm like,
Right.
they'll probably be like my, great great grandkids, and who no one likes great 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 grandkids.
Plus, if you know this is coming, you can purposefully seclude yourself so that there's nobody that you care about to die. So
I'm killing them. That's a perk of they're dead. Only 39% of people have pressed the button. I'm taking that.
39% of people are like you. Okay, so what do we got here? You can control animals with your mind, but when they are finished with your task, they attack you.
What? Oh, good.
So just don't control anything deadly, I guess?
Just kittens. I'll be master of kittens.
Yeah, Master of Kittens. That actually, wasn't that an 80s movie? Oh, wait, no, that's Masters of the Universe, but yeah.
It's like, do my bidding, kittens.
Bring me a pizza, kitten, and he brings you the pizza, and then he hits you with his little tiny claws. Well, yeah, I mean, I think I could take that because I could be responsible with what types of animals I control, so.
I will be master of kittens.
42% of people agreed with me. Weird. 58% of people are not smart. They don't understand that there are different types of animals, but yeah.
Okay, you have a superpower that... What's with all the superpowers? That allow you to improve any part of your body. Go on. Up to inhuman capacity. But you lose lifespan each time you use it. I already have something like that.
Oh, jeez.
So, yeah, you do lose a little bit of yourself, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm taking it. I'm taking it because I already have it.
And we know what body part you're going to be augmenting, correct?
Yes. My pinky toe.
Yep. Quote unquote pinky toe.
48% people agreed.
Let's see what we got here.
This is like something like a drunk, dumb friend would start to ask, "Hey, would you do this?" And like, "Oh God, just shut up."
Also, it is almost too like somebody created the website version of an annoying kid in the car.
Would you?
Would you do this if you had to do that? I was like, no, shut up back there. God. All right, you can eat as much as you want without any downsides, 1 year at a time for as many years as you like. But the New York Giants win the Super Bowl each year that you do.
Oh my God.
I don't give a fuck. Of course I'll accept that. I don't care.
You're upsetting some people, but
yeah,
still,
well, fuck them.
You know what? Going back to pizza.
Yeah.
There you go.
You can eat as much as you want without any downsides 1 year at a time. So, like, for an entire year, you have you gain no fat. You have no health issues related to food or anything like that. I mean, I don't give a shit. New York Giants, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah, 84% of people agree with me.
Well, I'm kind of like that. I could eat pretty much anything and not really gain weight. But I have IBS, so like as soon as I eat it, it shoots out of my butt like instant, like 5 minutes in, like at a dangerous level of like speed and pain.
So it's almost like you played this game in a former life.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, yeah. So eating a pizza is the equivalent of going, am I going to give birth to a food like a massive wet food baby in
Oh god.
two minutes. A
Ugh.
drippy food baby. And like
So
it'll
anyway, what's your next question?
I could go on. Okay, you get free ice cream for the rest of your life whenever you want, but you have to eat an earthworm before each time you eat ice cream. I don't like ice cream. Just
Oh
be
well.
honest.
Okay. Well, there you go. But you like
Uh,
earthworms, though.
yeah, I'll eat an earthworm.
So you're actually this question is reversed. You can eat as many earthworms as you want, but you have to eat ice cream after.
Well, I mean, you could crumble up the earthworm or like blend it into the ice cream. And then boom, it's just you got ice cream with little chunks like they're like Smarties but with earthworms
Ugh.
on right on.
What you could do
Uh,
is you could top your ice cream with gummy worms and then just pepper it in there like you wouldn't notice.
uh,
But I
I
have a
bet
question for you. What's worse than finding a worm in your ice cream?
I bet you're eating crickets. So
Ugh. So
somebody offered. I went, yeah, I'll eat it.
you said no. Is that correct?
I mean, whatever. I can eat ice cream sometimes.
All right.
I'll go, yeah, whatever.
You're saying it specifically for the worms?
Wow, 31% are like, I don't like earthworms.
Huh. Interesting.
That's
Well,
weird.
let's see what we got here. You
People,
become a successful member, or wait, no. You become a member of a successful band, but you're the bassist and they play music you hate. Uh,
yeah, no. Well,
that's pretty
money.
much like doing any job you hate, like in an office or a fast food place or anything, but you get paid a lot more if you're in a successful band,
You forgot
and you get a
YouTube.
lot of groupies. So,
You forgot YouTube.
yeah.
It's like YouTube.
Doing things you hate and pretending you like it.
Like, will you press the button?
Yeah, I will press the button.
Uh,
38% of the people press the button. You guys are nuts. Try go working a real fucking job.
oh,
You want to be
uh,
you don't want to be the bassist in a band that you don't like and make
oh,
tons of money? Come on.
you work for like a couple of hours in like the day or month, and then you're like, "Ah, okay, I can just go home and hit my wife, whatever."
Okay. On
That's
that
one of the
note,
perks. That's one of the perks of being a rock star.
by the way, look for the Ketsup's new website, willyoupunchyourwife.com.
Yeah, that's the perfect one. You'll put scenarios of like what she did, and is it okay to punch her?
No, the first thing will always be something like, that you don't like, and the second part will be, but she calls the police. And that'll be the answer every time.
That's always the answer, but she calls the police.
And you go to jail, and that's it. But yeah.
Okay.
So what you
Whoever
got?
whoever sleeps with you will have the best sex in their entire life, but they can only tell people it was the worst sex they ever had in their life.
Why would they tell anybody?
Because that's what you do. You know that every time that happens, I tweet it. I go, here we go.
Just got back from the San Diego Zoo. Best sex of my life, tweet.
Oh, you beat me to the punch.
Oh, no.
Uh,
That's what I do.
um, I care, but I also don't. I got a message from Blossom Olson. Sent me a contact request.
Somebody heard that you give the best sex.
But now they have to tell everybody it's the worst, which is
Ugh.
everyone. That's 2015. Ketsup gives the best sex. Boom. But
Some
it's
people are
actually the
going to
worst.
misunderstand. They're going to try using ketchup.
As a lubricant.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, are you going to press that, or did you already? Or
I don't care what people think.
all right.
They'll all be blissfully surprised. They'll be like, "Oh,
Ooh, I heard this would be terrible, but it's actually great.
yeah, exactly." Oh, just like
Uh,
eating earthworms. They're amazing.
his breath tasted like earthworm, but
Natural aphrodisiac earthworms.
ugh. All right, so mine is. Let's see. Oh, this is. Check out the sentence, or these. The way these were typed in, because they're not really full sentences. But married to a loving and devoted wife/husband, but they are the ugliest person in the world. Not even you are married, or you get to be married, just married to a loving, devoted wife/husband, but they are the ugliest person in the world. I will put not, because it doesn't matter if they're devoted and loving toward me. I mean, if I feel nothing for them, it's going to be constant hell.
They're just like a ghoul. They're ghoulish.
And, your personality can be great, but if you are literally the ugliest person in the entire world, that's going to be... I mean, that's going to be like vomit-inducing.
Yeah, it's mean. It's really mean.
Right.
But at the heart of it is, like, you have to kind of think it's just a bit.
I don't need a relationship with someone who's so loving and devoted that they silently and, nicely clean up the vomit every time I look at them, and they just are heartbroken inside every time it happens.
Oh, that's mean. It's like, honey, I love you so much. You can just... If there's a woman you like, you can go. I will understand. That's just thinking about that. It's like, oh, that's so evil.
Look, I got a bag for my head. Isn't that better?
Yeah,
it's like
I asked the neighbor, and she's willing to do things for you. I'll just sit back here and I'll put some headphones on.
In return, I agreed not to look out our window in her direction.
Jeez, that's evil.
Yeah, you don't want to be in that relationship because there's a lot of problems with that. But 68% of people did not press the button with me, so I feel justified.
Oh, I feel dirty by all this.
Good.
This is showing evilness that's in me. I'm like, oh.
Good. Good. Let the evilness fill you. Do it. That's what she said.
Okay. You are put on the wheel of the 12th or 34th and 56th richest men in the world to take their entire fortune.
Huh.
But you have to give 95% of it to donations. This is, again, stupid, because if they're the richest, and either way, it's donations. Who cares? Everyone's going to think you're awesome, even though you're secretly mad that they took your money. Still.
I feel like the numbers that they picked of what rich people they are, like the 20-somethingth and 30-somethingth, I feel like they have some kind of rigged thing in there. Like, if you looked up who those people were, there'd be some other problem or something. Like, also, this person is David Duke,
Osama bin Laden, what?
Oh. That sounded like some kind of sitcom thing where who's out in the backyard? Osama. And he's like,
oh Osama.
No.
It's like Home Improvement. You just see the top of his, like, eyes.
Oh, jeez. But he's really tall, so that fence section is, like, raised up a bit.
Yeah, he's just holding it up with his hands.
Oh, man.
So I guess I will press it, because that is a dumb question.
All right.
Yeah, 85% of people were like, yeah, that makes sense.
Right. All right, so let's see what I got here. Oh, geez, this is a long one. Okay. On a scale from 0 to 10... you instantly gain 6 points in all aspects of your personality and appearance if your initial rating is larger than 4/10. Then a 4 out of 10, it becomes 10 out of 10. This means that you are instantly better looking, have more success with women/men, have extremely heightened intelligence, and have far more charisma than before. But you must drive a Prius for the rest of your life without exception. You cannot, under any circumstances, drive anything other than a Prius.
I'm a little offended because for a moment I was like, I was thinking about getting a Prius.
What the fuck is this question? On a scale from 0 to 10, you instantly gain 6 points in all aspects of your personality and appearance if your initial rating is larger than... Fuck you, I'm not pressing your fucking button.
Hey, Priuses are awesome.
I'm not your monkey.
If there's a Prius people here, give us free Priuses. We love your cars.
I have nothing against driving a Prius, but I'm not pressing the button out of principle for the way that shit was written up. And 20% of people agree with me.
Put pizza and Cheez-Its in that Prius. I want that kind of Prius.
Cheez-Its pizza.
Oh my God, the crust is made of Cheez-Its.
We have to get to Domino's with this information.
Oh my God, that is gold.
Fuck the video. Goodbye, everybody. No.
Yeah, goodbye, everybody. Me and Tormental have some business to do. Deal with the Cheez-Its and Domino's pizza.
Would we call it Peas-Its or Cheetza?
Uh, yeah, I like the pizza one. The latter. Uh, God, Cheez-Its are awesome.